There is a special bread we call Agege bread, and if you are in an environment where you cannot find this bread, don't just worry. Yes, I said don't worry, I got your back. You can do it yourself. So these are the ingredients you'll be needing: 500 grams of flour, 2 tablespoons of butter, not melted butter, not solid butter, 2.5 teaspoons of yeast, then 50 grams of sugar. 50 grams of sugar. You will be needing warm water, and also you need evaporated milk, 100 grams of evaporated milk. So to begin, we are going to proof the yeast. You add that warm water to it. You give it a little bit stir. You stir it a little bit, after which you add your sugar, but not all the sugar. Yeast loves sugar, so you leave you stir it a little bit, give it a proper stir, just the way I'm doing it. Then you cover it for some time. Then in a separate bowl, you put the flour, add a pinch of salt, a tablespoon of salt, the remaining sugar. Then you stir it properly. You do it well. Then now the yeast is ready. You can see the foam on top of the yeast is very good, but if your yeast is not this way, it's not looking this way, that means your yeast is not good. Create a center and put the yeast, add the yeast to the flour, then you add the evaporated milk, then you begin to stir. Hi love, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Like my Facebook page. If you have done that, I really appreciate. But if you have not, consider doing that. Support our ministry now. Yes, now we'll transfer the dough to a knitting machine. I will use a knitting machine, but if you don't have a knitting machine, you can do it on a very clean surface, but it's going to take time. Then we add our butter to it and mix properly. Then this time we're ready to knit it a little more. Then I grease the place where I'll be knitting with my coconut oil. Now you see, when I'm knitting it, it's bouncing back, it's stretchy, so that means it's forming well. It's really good, it's coming together. You form a ball with the dough just this way. You can see how I'm doing mine. Press it and you see it's bouncing back. That means it's properly done. In a greased bowl, we put our dough on it, cover it and let it rest for about an hour. But because it was very hot outside, about 30 degrees, I left mine for about 45 minutes. Now it has doubled its size. I punch inside. You can see how it's coming out very, very nice. So I had to roll it out with my roller because I want to form that bread form, that structure of a wee agege bread. Then you tuck it in. See the way I'm tucking it in? Make sure you do it properly. Grease your pan and we are good to go. Put it in a preheated oven, and yes, our agege bread is ready. So I love using butter to rub the top. When you just bring it, I'll use a little butter to rub it the top. You can see how it's looking. It's yummy. Oh, so you don't need to go far to have your agege bread. You can do that yourself at home. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment on the comment section.